Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. It is flip through time. I can't believe we're in June and I don't know, like half the year has gone by since I started doing these. I actually need to go back and watch my flip throughs to see how much I've changed. I know it's changed so much, but then I know so many things have stayed the same, like the look of my planner. I'm kind of getting an itch to switch here, but so far this is what's practical and functional for me. So welcome to my channel. Welcome if you are new. My name is Mandy and I do these flip throughs monthly, and we are about to get June's, we're actually more than mid-month here, but June's flip through is going to happen right now. Thanks for joining. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up for me, please. And I hope that you will consider subscribing for more. All right, here we go. Okay, so you guys, this has stayed the same. I have cleaned it out a little bit, but ultimately I have two pins here. One for when I don't want to waste the ink of my erasable friction clicker pin, and my erasable friction clicker pin. And then I ended up cleaning it out not too long ago, so it just has the essentials like my small scissors here. I know these are for hair, but I like them. I like them for hair. My whiteout, a few mild liner highlighters, some chapsticks in there. These are refills for my erasable pen, and you know I have basic sticky notes, and that is pretty much what's in there, except for maybe quite a few more paper clips. So that's that. I'm still using the same cover. I really like this cover. I don't see me going away from it. The only thing I see happening with any cover change is that I am thinking of starting like a journal resource style planner. It's not really a planner because it wouldn't have any calendars or anything in it, but it may have some extra sheets. And as many of you guys know, I've been really dabbling in creating my own sheets that work for me, and I love it, and I'm having so much fun, and I love changing it up all the time, so it seems like that's a nice way for me to do that, and you're gonna get to see a whole bunch of that in here, you guys. But the cover, I just like it nice and plain and functional. So that's what this is. It's a nice hard cover that I can set my coffee on if I ever need a little side table while I'm planning or whatever. So, and then these are, I think they're the extended just plastic gold discs. Oh, I didn't even realize I have a sticker book in here because I wanted to do some planning today. So let me move that out of the way. All right, this is what it looks like when you open up my planner right now. I can never keep this clean. I feel like this is always like the hot spot of my house, you know, like, not that it's not clean, it's just I like things there for me to quickly get to, but I also like it to look nice and minimal and pretty, and to have both is honestly like trying to have my cake and eat it too, and I just don't know how that's gonna happen. I have this on here for right now. It came with something I got from Not Consumed, and I felt like it was a cute little reminder, but I'm probably going to remove it soon. It's just not clashing with the colors very well, but I really liked that nice little reminder here. And I like having some of my mini note pages here with like a nice little cover. I thought that was really a nice addition this month, and being able to just grab a random note page has been really nice as well. So I still have a few more of those left in here. I have some, as you guys know, I have lots of half sheets here, and I like to just write down some random things where I can just take them out when I'm done. And I was writing down some board activities for my kids to pull from sticks, and I need to add those to those sticks. So I'm actually going to do some cleanup here and pull this out so I can get this done when I'm done filming this video. Otherwise, I like to try to keep these more of just, you know, open for note taking. I don't want too many extra notes unless I'm continuing to work on the note page. So I just have quite a few half sheets here. I have some homeschool curriculum stuff I don't want to kind of let out of my mind or my thoughts there, so that stays. And then I moved this was in the back of my planner before. I moved this to the front because I like being able to just put some random stuff in here. Like I have something, like some reminders basically. And that's been nice as well. So having this in the front has been really nice. I got a coupon and just some other research stuff. Okay, I still have this as my, like a dashboard tab, I guess, because I love it. And until I find something else that I love more, I'm going to keep it in there. But what has changed this month is after this tab it's basically my daily section. I may or may not have these correct here, but for me, this is what this means is that I'm going into this section daily, like all the time. So as I flip through here, you guys are going to see my little experiment with actual daily pages that I have made. And today is Friday the 18th, so I'm kind of experimenting with some daily pages so I can kind of stay focused on my top like 3 things I need to get done throughout the day. It's just a way to stay focused on the things that I know are really important throughout the day. And my plan with this is that as I kind of update random to-do things, I might add things here that I know I need to get done, but it's easier to just go to this one page as opposed to like, okay, I remember I need to add something to my to-do list. Let me go to my to-do section, and say I'm like working on dinner at the time or something, or say I'm trying to track my meals that day. It can distract you, just like when you go into your phone to check an email and then next thing you know you're on like Instagram or looking up something like a recipe or something, you know, something you didn't even mean to go in there for. I know that happens for me with like, I'll go in there to update my grocery list and next thing I know I'm like in somewhere totally different. So this has kind of been more for a purpose like that. It has my routines that you guys know that I like to use from the Fly Lady, except obviously it's just a circle for each one instead of all the days, it's just for the day. I have a section for gratitude because I want to make sure that I am doing that multiple times a day. And then a little section for notes and things. Tracking my food is a biggie for me. However, this is the 5th day that I'm kind of doing this little daily experiment. And I'm not sure if I want to keep tracking my food on the daily or not, just because then I have to rewrite it on my weekly and you'll see all that. So I know this isn't a video about my dailies. I will have something coming out for my dailies, but I just wanted to tell you, like, this is that section. It's basically holding all my dailies. Usually I have my weeklies in here, but I go to it daily. Okay, so this is a flip through though, so I'm gonna just flip through what is here in the order that it's in. So this is my daily for today. It's about midday, so I really need to start getting to my day routine, but as you can see, this flip through is on one of my top 3s. So that's what I'm trying to do right now, is get one of my top 3s done today. All right, so now you're gonna see them kind of like in order. This was an experiment for a daily for yesterday. It was not my favorite, but it was kind of fun having all the space and stuff. And then this is my home management page that I created with all of my routines, but it's for the week. So basically at night when I go through my dailies here, I'm updating my routines here, and that update has been fine. It's just been, I don't want to write down my meals like 3 or, because I also try to log my meals in my Fitness Pal, and I don't want to do that like all night long, you know. I just want to write it down one time and then log it. That's already enough for me. But this has been a fun little spread that I made. I typically, you guys have probably seen them, but I typically am using, do I have one? Here, I'll show you guys last week's. So this is the weekly that I've been using with all of my routines. This is my home management. So all my routines, morning, day, and evening, my weekly home blessing, my zone cleaning, if there's something special going on that day or something I need. I was kind of trying to actually write my top things, and it just wasn't enough space, which is probably why I got the idea for a daily. And then meal ideas, my favorite quote. Just, I basically am fitting so much on here, which I do like. I know it looks messy to some people. It looks like too much, but I really do like having all of it on one page, and then I can go on the other side and make notes. So that was last week. This week, I basically did all of that on this dashboard layout. But as you can see, again, I used all these sections. And yes, I like having it this way because I just need one paper. I don't want the other side. I want it to be one paper. But I didn't really use this because I've been using the daily. So if I wasn't using the daily, this probably would have been more filled out with items to add to my to-do list and whatnot, but it almost wasn't enough, so that way I can stay focused on like the 3 things. And then I wasn't sure if I was going to use these for to-dos or like to buy and what I spent and all of that stuff. So anyways, that is what this whole thing is about. It's an experimentation section, but it's also what I'm doing to keep track of things on a daily basis. So this was Wednesdays. I really liked this one. Wednesday was just an off day and I didn't get that much done, and I want to try reusing this because I like it a lot. This was Tuesdays, and that worked out really well. I just loved having the daily routine on there. I really did. And I loved having the space for this on here. So my top 3s were here instead. My gratitudes, memories, notes, just basically anything. And then here's where I wrote my meals. It did work out. I was very productive. I even logged my food this day. But something was missing from this one. So I haven't even gone over all my dailies, so I probably shouldn't do that here on this video, but I will. And yeah, so I even wrote notes on the back of like what I ended up spending money on and stuff like that. So, and then this was Mondays. It's basically the same as today's. I just didn't, I didn't need to like write down too much. What I did love about today is I finally got into using some stickers on it, and that made me really happy. It kind of was a nice start to my day. This one, you know, I was just getting into using it. Okay, so usually I don't have this many papers here. I usually just have the one for the week. So I know that seemed very busy and like a lot. So for next week, I'm going to be cleaning that up quite a bit and figuring out whether I'm using dailies or not. And if I am, I'm going to, so basically this weekend, it's Friday, right? This weekend, I'm going to figure that out and print up what I need and go from there. I have really enjoyed having this page, although I fell off of tracking because I was tracking so much and experimenting elsewhere. But I really like this page. I like that it kind of does what I need it to do on a daily basis, because I can treat these sections differently than what they say if I want. And yeah, just almost having like a running gratitude list for the week is nice. And then, you know, having a note section and all of that has been nice. So I really like this. Another experiment on what I'm trying to do for myself on a daily and weekly basis. So I made this little meal plan here, or meal plan paper insert, and I really like it. So this is basically me getting ready for next week's meals. I have what meals I have for delivery. I have Beachbody meals that I want to make, and then a list section over here for anything I need to like put on the grocery list for that. I also have a section here for grocery items in case I need that, but it's a little scrunched, so I'm probably going to make some adjustments here, but I really liked it. It kind of, just with the graphics, it makes me feel good about meal planning. Oh, and then any family requests or favorites that I want to throw into the meal plan. Okay, so here's where my bookmark is, because or a dashboard, whatever the technical term for that would be called, because this is what I need to be doing at night, and this is where I would go for updating. As you can see, Wednesday I fell off track, Thursday I was okay, but I still didn't track as much as I need to, and Friday, gosh, I feel like I just fall off track, but I am still doing well. I'm just not logging as much in, but that's why I have these sheets, so that way I can, and I'm thinking I'm going to just refer to this sheet throughout the day or something, because I really like logging it on here. And then I just have some weekly like YouTube to-do lists. And then here we are going into my favorite like happy planner spread right now, the squad goals. And this is our family calendar, or basically like just anything I want to take notes on, or reminders, all of that stuff. I got sticky notes going on. I got memories being made. And so here is my little marking here, so I can just flip quickly to the current week. But since it's a flip through, I'm going to take that off and show you guys how I've used this. So the first week of June, let me just make sure you can see well. Yes, the first week of June, I used this almost as like a hourly, and I really did like that idea. I absolutely loved the stickers I used here, the purple theme. I was so excited to use this throughout the week, and that's what I love about the stickers and decorating a spread. The only thing is I didn't have a complete plan with it, and as you can see, like I didn't even end up using some of the stickers the way that I would have wanted to. It's really pretty. I just didn't really, I didn't really track much. So that's kind of when I started making some other sheets for me to track more and see what's really working for me, because I'm tired of making these really cute, spreads and then me not ending up using them, because basically I wasn't going to this because I had my weekly routines and stuff. So then the next week I did this, and again, it was really cool. I loved that it was a goal-getter type of theme. I felt like I got a lot done, and I tracked a lot, and I logged a lot, and I really, really liked this. But again, it was still kind of missing something, and I wanted to use it more. So this last week, I made it into a to-do list inspired by the Organized Money's idea. Alana at the Organized Money. She had an idea of using this for a to-do list. So I thought, you know what, I'm struggling right now with this vertical layout. I really, really love it and want to use it. It's so easy to decorate, but how can I use it more? And I'm such a lists person over any type of like section or whatever, so I just said, let's try her to-do list thing. And I don't know if I don't think I keep track of it the same necessarily as her, but I just started writing my to-do items here and then checking them off if I got them done. And then say on Tuesday I thought of these things, or I had those things come up, so I would write them in there. And as you can see, like yesterday I wrote quite a few things. So it's not something that is basically on the days. If anything, I should probably cover the days up. But the only thing related to the day is when I thought of the item or when I added it to the list. The days being there don't bother me, but it's definitely been really fun to just use this whole thing as my to-do list. And then I think what I'm gonna do for next week is decorate it however I want and work my to-do list from here. I will transfer some things if they still need to get done, transfer some things over here, and just have another, beautiful, fun spread for my to-do lists. Because honestly, my to-do lists are a place I go to more than how I was using it for this style, like an hourly or almost like time blocking or sections, because my to-do lists are ongoing, and that's kind of like when I have a moment, I check my to-do list. And with me trying to track things, not track things, but like have be more productive and have my top 3s and other things, you know. I'm always updating my to-do list, but I just can't always go to this section 15 times a day. So I love being able to track on the daily and then check in on my to-do list by the end of the night. And I also check here in the morning to set myself up on the daily. So that's what's going on there, you guys. And I'm actually really happy with it. I never would have thought of using it that way, but this is how I'm using it for right now, and it's working. I'm sure there's going to be changes, but hey, that's how it's going in June. So let me clip this back together, because after I do these flip throughs, I always feel like I made a mess of my, not of the planner, but my system. So today I will be decorating that and getting it ready for my to-dos. And gosh, I can't believe we're almost to July. I really need to figure out how I can use this to its potential, because I love this page. And then I just have some extra sheets that I have made that I really want to grab and be able to use if I want, or even just a day of brainstorming. So the idea for this is to have like a to-do list going and then picking my top 3. This is kind of cool because it's the same format almost, but having your goal here and then writing some action steps. So I just basically made a couple things and then like toyed around with them a little bit. I like having this currently here of what we're kind of like into as a family. And then I just have some other options. And then just some other layouts for, I like using this one for my YouTube. Let's see, some extra weekly routine pages. That's my home management. Yeah, so extra stuff. This basically is like routines, like list management. That's what this one is. I just made this one not long ago. I love the idea of having an ongoing to-do list and then your top 3, and this is for the week though, and there's space for decoration. So I might try that out this week. I got a couple of these. Oh, and then this one, you can add a sticker over it, or I can, this might be like maybe to buy to spend or grocery list, whatever it may be. So I have a few of those. This I just have clipped because this is from last month, but I like keeping this page in here in case I wanted to do anything with it. I didn't, obviously. I still might, because I feel like this is referring to June, so I'm probably going to go over this towards the end of the month. And then we are going into my social section. This is a fun little section for me. It's not that big. It just has some note pages of videos that I want to kind of explore ideas for. I like using this to refer back to, and maybe I even need to probably make a meeting with myself to add to that. Here's my calendar. I think I'm going to go back to using the Happy Planner calendar, although this has been really fun. The Happy Planner calendar, I have tons of them. Why not? Like I said, the only thing is that sometimes it has, you know, this side is not necessarily what I would want to use, but I didn't even use this side for this area, so I just kind of left it blank. But I probably would use like one of my goals pages here instead of it being, well, I kind of like my goal page here too. So it's just me figuring things out and putting things together like a little puzzle, and I'm having fun doing that. Let's see, so more note pages. This has been a nice addition. It's basically like every time I film a video, I have a checklist of things I need to do for it, and as I do those things, I check them off. So it really keeps me on track with things. And I like that it's going to basically hold all the videos for the month here. So if I ever want to look back and see the videos that, you know, I did and all that, I like that idea. More sticky notes. This is obviously a super just functional, you know, I move things around a lot in this section. And I really like having this sheet that I made where I can put the video on the day that it's coming out, with a little check mark there so I can make sure that I'm keeping up with posting about it. I like having a to film and to edit section as well. And weekly goals, challenges, and wins are nice. And of course, my quote that I like to live by. So I keep all my ideas now on sticky notes, and that's how I'm rolling in that department of my life. This I didn't know exactly where to put because I changed some things around. I like it being, it's more of like a home thing, I guess. What am I doing here? This is just like brainstorm stuff here. It's not a grocery list. It's stuff that we can do over summer, and it helped me make this summer goals like page here that I like having and referring to. So it's kind of in a random spot, but not sure where I want to put that right now. And now we're into my wellness. So I did this for a YouTube video. I set it up and I'm still loving it. Love, love, love it. So I'll probably be doing something somewhat similar for July. And yeah, I wouldn't change a thing here. I have my goals side over here. Again, like I was talking to you about using a happy planner monthly. Usually it starts off with like the next week, but I turned this into a goals page, which I'm really, really like happy that I did that. I haven't been keeping as much track as I want to on some things, but the idea is there and I just need to make it more of a habit basically. And then this is where I end up putting my weekly tracking sheets when I'm done. As you can see, I've tried to track things a little bit differently. This one I didn't even end up using because I really love this tracking method. But it's there. And yeah, so I'm really, really liking my tracking method with my own sheets. They're already like ready and made to go. So with my fitness and nutrition, there's no messing around. I just need to have it ready. And I have my annual weight tracker here. So basically I go to my monthly at the end of the month or sometimes the end of the week, and I'll write in my morning weight here. Next up is I've made this my actual home section again. I'm still working on this because it isn't going to be like like a new one every month. This will probably be one that I will reuse, but for now it just shows me the zones for each week of the month. And my goal is to make something really cool for this, but for now I'm just leaving it like that as I'm just busy with the kids and stuff right now, and I really want this to turn out nicely, so I'm gonna wait a little bit till I have more of a permanent idea of what I want it to be like. And then I've just been really working with trying to figure out like a nice system to assist me in figuring out what I want to cook that week. And I'm not saying that this is what I have to do on those days, but it's ideas. Having the ideas are really helping me. And these calendar pages are really cool for that when you're trying to brainstorm, like almost like a meal rotation or a cleaning rotation, stuff like that. That's what I use this for. So basically, like, this is the first week of the month, and then we have the 5th week of the month. And this is just like a little meal rotation. So if I have, I think I might have one here. So you saw a page like this earlier where I actually had filled some of it out. And if I needed the idea for Monday, I could pull a Mexican style dish out, and that would help me decide what to put for dinner on Monday. And if we had any delivery meals that were already a Mexican style dish, I could plug that in. If I didn't, I can pull one from Beachbody or my own meals. And then on the back here, I have a ton of ideas for meals. And I did categorize them. So it's nothing pretty yet or anything. I hope to kind of finalize that I like this system and maybe make something really cute and pretty for it. Well, I say cute and pretty, but for me, it's like just decorating it with some stickers and making sure that I have the neatest handwriting I can possibly have for myself, or even typing it up. But These are just some of my son's home care lately. I think we're getting ready to switch some of this up though, but it's in there for a reference list. And then I have an extra meal planning sheet. If I like using the other one, I will use this one for the next week. And then here's just some more of the ideas that kind of goes with that other ideas page. Here are just some recipes that I had planned out. I didn't get to eat all of them, so I kept some of them in here for ideas because I still have some of the ingredients for them. And then I'm really excited about this. My family and I are going to start having some family meetings. I feel like my kids are old enough. My husband and I already, want to be doing that more anyway. And I'm just really excited to start trying to write down some things that are, memories that I want to make, or memories that we're making that I want to remember and keep in my planners. So I basically made a few different things. I made family memories here, homeschool memories, because sometimes my kids will be doing school and they don't even know it, and I like writing that down. And then this is what we're kind of writing and reading about. No, watching and reading. And then I made something similar, but without the lines on the sides. I just liked having a little bit of something, but I figured I can also like decorate this too and put a sticker over things or just keep some areas blank. I made this one into a currently page so I can write down things specifically for my son Cameron, my son Corbin, and my daughter Mira, or if I need to do any things particularly for them that week. So this is the idea for this is for the week. So this might be getting moved to my daily section so I can have that section in my daily that I'd rather flip through just a couple pages and fill out things throughout the day in one little section than have to flip to multiple big sections. So that's kind of the idea of this. And then this I made for if we wanted something for like a family memory or meeting. And then I go into some details of the family meeting. So I'm not going to go into too many details of this, you guys. I'm just going to let you kind of see it. You can pause the video to see what it says, but I am probably going to go into more of a detailed video if you guys want to see more about my family meeting, pages. And then I just have a little list paper that I think is nice to have. Sometimes I just pull list paper out, and I thought maybe, I might keep my list on this, but just some extra papers. So extra routine papers. So again, this is the home section. I just can go back to it, and these didn't print off the way I wanted them to, but I figured don't waste them. Let's see. I've just kind of been working on a little weekly plan and prep type thing. I'm not sure. I always start these and then I end up forgetting about them or not knowing exactly how I want to use them as like a reference page. Ideally, I would look at this every week and I would write down what I need to do on the day on my weekly, but yeah, it's there because I know I need to actually do something with that. And then I also have just some ideas of my home care for when it is that particular zone. So when it's the kitchen, I have things that need to be cleaned in the kitchen and so forth. Let's see. Oh, here are just some other little systems that I've used in the past that I really like in case I don't want to go with zone cleaning. I can actually just do almost like a little cleaning rotation here, and I really do like this system. It just helps me keep things up in the house, like the surface cleaning, the manageable type of things that need to get done, and there's really no like deep cleaning happening here. I mean, I guess there kind of is, but it's just keeping the house, nice and tidy. And then this was just another schedule type thing that I made in case I ever just get tired of my system and want to try something new for a week or two. And that completes my whole planner section. This next section is my resource section. I do kind of feel like this has a lot of resources in it more than just planning. So I feel like I'm going to be needing to do a revamp of my planner very soon, but I'm just not in the space for that right now. So for right now, this is my resource section still. I have basically all of my my essential grocery list items here in case I'm ever blanking or I'm not at home to take inventory. I do kind of know what we have and what we've ran out of, so this is helpful because then I can go through and say, oh yes, this is like my veggie snacks here, and I forgot that we need carrots. That happens a lot actually. So this has been really nice. Like I said, I can't always just go in the kitchen and take inventory. Even though I'm home, I don't know about you guys, but the baby will follow me in there and want me to feed her, even if she just ate 30 minutes ago. Or if you go in the kitchen, do your other kids, like, it almost makes them think you're going to make them food or something. And I'm like, I'm not making you guys food. I'm doing grocery inventory. Anyways, all right, let's move on. I tried to like keep a happy planner inventory, but I don't know if that's even where I'm at with that anymore. And then we have my little goals section. I need to do some more goals. I did not end up doing June overall goals, and I'm okay with that. I don't need to do it monthly, but I think July needs to have some goals. My reading list needs to be updated. However, I did get to add some of the ones that I've been reading. I obviously probably should read some more. And here's a little wellness reference section. I really always intend to use these journals, you guys, but I don't end up using them. But a couple of the pages are in here, I guess, to keep on my radar. And then I have some, definitely, like when I get to sit down and do brainstorm sessions, I add to my social media notes here. And that's where I'm at with that. So it's just a lot of random note pages, tracking pages, maybe some areas that, you know, I've had in here for a long time that I think maybe in the future I'll use. Work is done. I am done working for now. I don't have any more notes in here anymore. Yeah, kind of bittersweet, but it is very nice to be able to fully focus on my babies and myself and my home and my marriage, and that's where I'm at with that. Lastly is the notes. I added some more note paper because I need note paper. I love it. I need more of these though. I know I need more of those. And yeah, I just added just a little color scheme of note paper here. Oh, and I wrote this the day of my dad's anniversary, or his birthday, but he has been gone for about 10 years now, but on his, what would have been his birthday, I wrote this. So that was a really nice morning activity to start that day. And I must have just left it right in here. After that are some sticky notes still. I don't use these that often, but I like that they're there. And that completes my Happy Planner June flip through. So if you guys want to see more of anything, let me know in the comments below. I can do more in-depth flip throughs or explanations of some things if you would like. If you like the flip throughs, oh my goodness. If you like the flip throughs, can you give me a thumbs up? Because it really lets me know. And subscribe if you want to see any more of my videos. I do post Tuesday, Thursdays, and most weekends. And I just love knowing what you guys are interested in and what you guys would like more videos of. So let me know, and welcome if you are new. Thank you to those who have been here through the past months and helping me grow this channel. I just want to take the time to say thank you so much, and I really do appreciate you guys. And I will see you guys for my next video really soon. All right, bye guys.